Hello and happy 2024. Here we are in the beginning of January 2024. And I just want to wish you all a happy new year. And I know that a lot of you have made resolutions or set intentions or made decisions. And I wanted to come on today and just share a couple tools with you that will help you keep those resolutions, keep those intentions, and see the results that you want to see in 2024. The fact is that a lot of people make resolutions, and only 9% of the people keep them. And part of the reason for that is because we have something called paradigms. This is a collection of beliefs and ways of being and thoughts that we live by, our current life we live by. So when we set a resolution or an intention to make something different in our lives, these current life paradigms will show up and try to pull us back to the way that we're living now, or the way that we have been living. So for example, if you set a resolution, set an intention that you want to be healthier and fit this year, and you start going for the broccoli instead of the cake, or you start exercising, your paradigms might say things to you like, oh, you don't need to do it today. It's okay for you to have one piece of cake. That's what your paradigms do, because they're not up for change. So your brain and your heart might be up for the change, the resolution, the new, but your paradigms want things to stay status quo. So one thing you can do to help you, and your paradigms live in your subconscious. A lot of times they're beliefs and ways of being that you're not even surface level conscious of. So the subconscious is a really interesting thing. It believes whatever you tell it. So if you tell it that you are successful and that you have a toned, fit, healthy body, if you tell that story over and over again, those old paradigms that are thinking something else about you will go away. And one of the ways you can help reprogram your subconscious is to keep a success journal. Because up until now, if you haven't had success having a healthy, toned, fit body, your subconscious doesn't have anything to relate to. So when you start keeping a success journal, every time you choose broccoli over cake, every time you choose to take the stairs instead of the elevator, every time you choose to go for a walk or go to the gym or drink a glass of water, every little thing that you do towards this ultimate goal, your intention, your resolution of having a healthy, toned, fit body, write it down. Write it down. It may seem simple and it may seem trivial, but write it down, because what that does is you're building a case for your subconscious. You're telling your subconscious that I am successful. I am successful in this endeavor because I've done this. I've drank water instead of Coke. I've done, so you keep this list, this success list. You can keep it on your phone, or you can write it down, however you'd like to do it. But if you keep the success list daily as you go through your day, and then at night, you go over this list and you go, yeah, I was successful today. I had a good day endeavoring to have the result that I want in 2024. So that is a really good way to help reprogram your subconscious mind, because the fact is your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between reality and what you tell it. So if you tell your subconscious mind often enough that you are healthy and fit and toned, you're going to start subconsciously believing that and then making choices in that direction. So that will help you. And the second thing that I want to share with you is how to ask affirmative questions. A lot of us ask negative questions like, why can't I stop eating cake? Or why can't I be thin like that person? But when you ask those kind of questions, what you're doing is you're you're putting your attention on the negative. You're focusing on the negative. And you have something in your brain called the reticular activating system, which is fascinating. And it goes to work to find the things that you're interested in and focused on. So if you're interested in and focused on, why can't I be thin like that person? Or, oh, I want to eat the cake so bad, or, whatever it is, if you're focused on that, those are the things that your reticular activating system is going to work to find for you. But the alternative to that is to ask an affirmative question, such as, using the example of a healthy, toned, fit body again, how will my healthy, toned, fit body show up for me today? If you wake up first thing in the morning, grateful to be alive, to have a body to live in, and then you ask yourself, you ask the universe, you say, how will my healthy, toned, fit body show up for me today? You're setting in motion the idea that your healthy, toned, fit body is there, and you're looking for ways for it to show up. Those ways might be seeing somebody jogging, or seeing somebody roller skating, or doing something that's fun and active that spurs something in you. It could show up like having something healthy put in front of you, and it ends up being very delicious looking, so you choose to eat that. So asking affirmative questions. How will my toned, healthy body show up for me today? How will my perfect new work show up for me today? And you may not know how it's going to show up, but when you ask the question, like I said before, you're setting in motion your mind to start picking up those things on that frequency. And it might be just a little thing that leads you to go, oh, okay. It might just be a little thing that shows up that leads you to turn your thought in another direction. So I know that these tools, if you use them, will help you have success in creating the resolution results that you desire for 2024. I have a toolbox full of other tools that I would love to share with you. Suzanne at freetoprosper.com, or click on the link below to get a free consultation with me. We will dream up the vision of life you would love to live and create some ways to get you there. So thanks so much. Peace and blessings to you, and happy 2024. Bye for now.